Ooh, different type of screen. It's probably gonna be blurry for the beginning of the video, but oh lordy. Alright. What's up everybody? Welcome back to a new video, and this is gonna be doing the intro and one sort of go. So I'm hoping I'm the only person or the very first person that actually does this, or I had this idea. But if I'm not, I'm the first one to actually record it and actually post it on YouTube. So I had the brilliant idea because I am also interested in artificial intelligence, and I thought it was really cool when this actually became public. I'm going to have the brilliant idea of searching up what Phonk is, as well as a bunch of other questions that I want to know, that I basically want to find out if ChatGPT or artificial intelligence or this website that's been public for about a month or so, if this AI technology basically knows anything about what Phonk is. So a little bit of background about what ChatGPT is basically, because I've seen this talked about when it comes to both producing. I find it really interesting. AI sort of gets a negative connotation, but I feel like it's going to make things a lot easier to search up, such as stuff for research purposes, as well as videos like this. So ChatGPT is basically a chatbot that was launched by OpenAI about a month ago. Officially on Wikipedia it says 33 days ago, on November 30th, 2022. It was built on top of OpenAI's GPT 3.5, yada yada yada. All the other stuff, I'll probably leave the Wikipedia link in the description below. This video is going to be basically 4 and possibly 5 things that I do want to see if AI basically knows about Phonk. I've done this before. I've only done it one time, and that was probably just like a random definition of like what's the best place to grow on the internet basically for a brand, and that's basically all I had to do, and it just gave me an answer for that. So this is probably going to be my first or second attempt to figuring out what Phonk is, or basically typing in what Phonk is into this sort of AI bot or AI website basically. So first prompt is just going to be, what is Phonk? And we're just going to wait for it to actually reply, because it takes about a couple seconds, which is actually surprising because you can actually do this a lot quicker, and depending on how long you actually want the prompt to be. Okay, so this is basically the definition. This is what the actual AI defines what Phonk is. It's a music genre that originated in the early 2010s as a subgenre of hip-hop and EDM. It is characterized by its heavy use of synthesizers and fast, choppy, and distorted beats, often with pitched and tempo-shifted vocals. Phonk typically has a dark and ominous atmosphere, and its lyrics often deal with themes of blank blank and urban life. The genre is named after the Phonk sound, which is produced by manipulating the pitch and tempo of samples or synthesizers to create a harsh, futuristic sound. And then it does talk about its roots being in the south portion of the United States, which is basically Memphis and Texas and other origins of that. The next thing I'm actually going to do is, what are the subgenres that are, how do I actually type this? What are the subgenres of Phonk? And I think it's probably gonna give me an answer to like what. There it is. Okay, cool. This is actually really interesting. Chopped and screwed Phonk, Memphis Phonk, vaporwave. There's so many subgenres that it's really difficult to actually talk about it. So to know that AI is actually getting something similar. Phonk, that's a surprising one. I've never heard that before. Okay, so we got Memphis Phonk, Chopped and Screwed Phonk. I'm probably like the most familiar with Chopped and Screwed, Cloud Phonk, and Memphis Phonk. Vaporwave Phonk I've definitely heard before. I think it's like the dude with plenty of X's in his name. And also Pop Phonk as well. And Horror Phonk, I feel like that's sort of like take out horror and probably put like dirt. This is actually a good stepping stone for this video actually. I feel like the only thing that's missing would have to be like what has happened in the last 2 years, just from what it's actually giving me. So let me type in, what is drift Phonk? Oh man, that's funny. Okay, so let me see why this is actually happening. I'm not 100% sure why this might be happening. It might just be a simple fact that AI hates drift Phonk. That's gonna probably be the title of the video. It's also probably because ChatGPT is very new, basically sort of still in beta. All the information I feel is not up to date towards probably like 2019, definitely before everything happened and all the shutdowns basically happened. So I'm guessing that's where the information basically stops. That's basically something that you can take from this video. That's actually kind of funny. I'm not familiar with a subgenre of Phonk called drift Phonk. It's difficult to say what drift funk is, as there doesn't seem to be a widely accepted definition of this term. It's possible that drift funk could refer to a subgenre of funk that incorporates elements of the car culture known as drifting, or it could be a term that is used to describe a style of music that combines elements of funk with other genres such as drift house or trap. That sounds a lot closer to what it previously said earlier, so that's actually a really good thing. Let me type in pioneers of funk. I'm guessing there are going to be a few pioneers that are probably going to be from actual Memphis style rappers, or Memphis style, or people that are in the region of the United States, basically. Biggest people are probably DJ Screw with his production style in 3 6 Mafia. Tommy Wright, that's also a notable person. DJ Paul and Juicy J. DJ Squeaky. Okay, producers. Okay. What about producers for funk? I'm trying to ask it. There are many producers who are significant. DJ Paul and Juicy J as a member of 3 6 Mafia. It's sort of replicating the same thing. I think 3 6 is off of here, which is basically the actual group that coined the majority of the genre. Let me type in who is either Purple Posse or DJ Smokey. Who is DJ Smokey? DJ Smokey is a rapper and producer who's known for his work in the funk genre. Okay. He's from Houston, Texas, and known for his use of chopped and screwed techniques in his production style. DJ Smokey's from Houston, Texas, confirmed by AI. That's some new information. That's funny. Several mixtapes in the EP, and has worked with a number of other artists in the funk and hip hop genres. That's funny. He's from Houston, Texas. That's hilarious. Okay, what is Purple Posse? I'm not sure if the group was probably created at the same time that the AI is going towards. It's possible that Purple Posse could refer to a group of artists or producers who are associated with the funk genre, or it could be the name of a record label or music collective. Without more context, it's difficult to provide a specific explanation of what Purple Posse might be. Okay, I'm not giving the best examples, or like I'm not giving the best prompts, so I feel like that's the reason why. Okay, what is the influence of funk in the music community? Let's see that. Funk has had a significant influence on the development of hip-hop and EDM, basically, and has helped to shape the sound of, okay. I think this is basically giving us the same example of, okay, this is new. It's difficult for me to English right now. Funk has had an impact on popular culture, with many artists and producers incorporating elements of the genre into their music and using its aesthetic in their visual imagery and marketing. The genre has a strong following among fans of underground and experimental music, and its influence can be heard in the work of many contemporary artists. You hear funk a lot, but just seeing this from an AI is really impressive. Okay, I think that's everything I actually do want to talk about. I really don't want to make this video as long as I want it to be. What should the last question be? Let's see. Just is Spotify killing funk? It's difficult to say whether Spotify or any other streaming services is specifically killing the funk genre, as the popularity and success of a music genre can be influenced by many factors. Streaming services like Spotify can certainly impact the way that music is distributed and consumed, but it is just one factor among many that can influence the success of a genre. It's worth noting that streaming services can also help to expose new audiences to a wider range of music, including genres that might not have had as much exposure through traditional channels. That's true, because this is a predominantly underground genre of music that we're talking about when we're speaking to the AI, basically. While it is important for artists and fans of any genre to be aware of the ways in which the music industry is changing, it's also important to recognize the many ways in which streaming services can provide opportunities for artists and help to support the continued evolution and success of a genre. I'm just gonna leave it off at that, because that probably was the best way that this video could possibly end off overall in general. If you guys want me to ask the AI more questions about what funk is, and if you guys want to see more videos about basically if AI knows what funk is, because most of the information is still pretty modern. Most of the questions that I asked were pretty straightforward, and most of the information is very, very new. I would say it's not up to date, but it's a lot more relevant in recent years. So I would say between the years of maybe 2018 and 2019 is probably where it does, or where it has a cutoff. That's basically all I have for the video. I hope you guys actually enjoyed. If you want me to do more videos like this with AI, or if you want me to do any other videos, leave your ideas in the comment section below. I'm basically up for any ideas that you guys want me to have for these type of videos. And yeah, hope you guys actually enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.